Yeah, integrate the following, okay, with respect to x. Okay, let's look at that. And then we have the int, which is given here. Let's look at the solution to that. What we have to do here, we know that ddx of tan x will give us what? Sec square x. Okay, then the next thing to do, so d tan x equals what? Integral of what? Okay, sec square x dx. Can we integrate both sides? If you integrate both sides, then you realize that the derivative of sec square x is what? Is so we now have integral of sec square x dx will give you d of tan x under integration will be what? Tan x. Okay, anytime you see integral of d something, maybe dx is what? Is x. Maybe d2 is what? Is 2, and so on and so forth. Okay, so integral of d of a function is that function. So we've already established now that integral of what? Sec square x dx is what? Is tan what? Is tan x. So what I'll just do is now to say sec square x dx is equal to what? Tan x plus what? Plus c. Okay, yeah, so that's just that. That's that. Then question 2, cos sec square. If you know that integral of sec square is tan, just go straight and give the value. Number 2, I know there is a relationship between cot and cosec. We know that from differentiation. So what we do is this. It's very, very simple. We know that ddx of cot x will give us what? Minus cosec square x. Okay? Or if you don't want to call it, you can call it minus cx. Okay? So can we now change our hand, which will be equal to d cot x, I mean multiply both sides like dx, so minus csc x dx. Okay? Then can you move this minus to csc square? That's csc square because it's minus cosec square x. So okay. Okay, so okay, let me be using my minus cosec square x. Okay, dx. Okay, cot x. Can you move this minus to the other side by multiplying both sides by minus? So the minus here will go, then we have minus here. So d of this. Okay, so by the time you introduce integration to both sides, okay, you now have integration to both sides, and that will give you minus what? Minus cot x. So integral of cosec square x is equal to minus cot x plus c. So that's the relation between cot and cosec. Okay, so that's that on that. Here, the third one here, integral of cosec half. Okay, just like the one we did on the previous video on integral of sine square half x. Okay, so what we do is that we have to apply the double angle, and because we can't integrate this one, sincerely we cannot do that, except we turn this one to double of this angle here. The angle is half, so that will use the get the double of this half, which will be x. Don't forget cos x has two value. It could be 2 cos square x over 2 minus 1, or 1 minus 2 sine square half. The thing is very simple. Remember from double angle, cos 2x. Cos 2x is 2 cos square x minus 1, or 1 minus 2 sine square x. So what we are saying is that if you have double angle here, the angle that will be in the other side will be half of this, and that's x. Here, the angle is x. So half of x here is what? X over 2. Okay, so that's just that. So we now make this one the subject of that expression. Make it the subject of that expression. And that will be equal to cos x is equal to 2 cos squared x over 2 minus 1. So move this one to the other side. So I have cos x plus 1 and then divide by half. This is equal to what? Cos squared half x. Okay? Then anywhere you see this one now, we put this one there. So it now become cos squared half x is equal to integral. Integral of what? Half can be outside the integration, and that will cos x plus 1 dx. Okay? And that will give me half into brackets. Integral of cos is sine. Integral of 1 is what? Is x. So what this one means is what? It means half into brackets. Integral of cos x. Okay, then plus integral of 1 times dx. That's dx. Okay, so when you have integral of either sum of functions or difference of functions, it implies integral of each of those functions. Integral of this, integral of this. So that will be cos x dx, integral sin x, integral of 1 times dx, that's dx. The x as integral is x. So this is your answer. Okay, then the integral of tan square x, which will be the fourth one. Integral of tan square x. Integral of tan square x. What we're going to do here is to play with identity. Okay, and the identity we want to use here is we know that 1 plus tan square x is sec square x. So we can make this one the subject. So tan square x is equal to sec square x minus 1. So this one identity, and I think it's one of the first video on trigonometry. Okay, so please do that and watch the video on trig identity so that you can have the in-depth knowledge on trig identity, and it will be helpful. It will be of use for you in integration. Okay, so let's go on. So this will now become, our answer will be integral of sec square x. I've established that here is what? Is tan x and minus what? Minus x plus c. Okay, sorry, I didn't put plus c here, plus c for number 3, plus c. So anyway, I didn't put plus c close to that. That's a constant of integration. So that's that on this question. Then we have one more, cot square x. We have one more on cot square x. Integral of cot square x dx. Here also we're going to play with identity, which is 1 plus cot square x is what? Cosec square x. So that's what we're going to do there. So that means this will be equal to integral of cosec square x minus 1 dx. So make this one the subject. Now we cosec square x minus 1. Okay? And we've already established that integral of what? One of our questions of cosec square x is minus cot. So that will be equal to what? Minus cot x minus x c. So that's just that. So you can also be playing back and forth. Okay. Now of course we know that it's differentiation between cot and cosec. So if you differentiate your cot, you get something. You get cosec square x. So that's just that. But some exams will give you all those tables, and some might not give you those. Some may give you, and some may not give you the tables. Okay, so next question we have here this one and the other one. Okay, the first one, before we can integrate, we need to play with the algebra. We can't integrate straight away like that. We need to solve with the algebra. Okay, simplify the algebra, which will be equal to this one. This one root is x half. So that means we're having 1 over this, 1 over this, and 1 over this. So this one implies 1 over x half plus 3x over x half minus 5x over 5 over x half. Okay, so that's step 1. I've not done anything. I just do the algebra without integral. So 1 over this will be x minus half. And here, that 1 minus half. They have the same base. So that 1 minus half, that's 3 plus 3x half. Okay, and the other one will be minus 5. 5 minus half. 5 minus half will give us that's 10, 9 over 2. X 9 over 2. 9 over 2 dx. Then after that, you can start integrating now, which will be equal to this one will be x plus 1, that'll be half. Okay, that's half plus 1 over half, that'll be 2. Okay, plus this one also 3 plus half, that'll be x 3 over 2 over. Okay, let me just put this one 3 over 2 here and work on that. And that will be equal to minus 5x plus 1 over 2 plus 1, which is equal to 2 here, that's 11 over 2. That's x 11 over 2, all over 11 over 2 plus c. One more steps to clear the g to one more step. This is equal to 2x half. Here, I want to give you an illustration. When you have a fraction at the denominator, I want to take it up. Okay, it's good. There's 1 here. There's 1 on top here. So this one will flip upside. So you're having plus 3 times 2 over 3. So this 3 will go, and then x 3 over 2. Then minus this one also will be 5 times 2 over 11, and then x 11 over 2 plus c. Okay, so final, your answer will be equal to what? 2x, 2x half. Okay, 2x half, okay, plus 2, 3 over 2, then minus 10 over 11, x 11 over 2 plus c. So that's that on that question. You can write this one as this x plus 2, x 3 over 2 minus 10 over 11, x 11 over 2 plus c. So that's just that. I'll just recap it for you so that to summarize that. The thing is this, question like this, you have to be careful because of the indices that involve that. Remove this radical, that's x half. So 1 over this, 3x over this, and then don't forget this one has power of 1. So do the indices. So 1 minus half, that's what? 3 half. Then this one also, x is here, you are dividing, so subtract 5 minus half. So I hope 5 minus 5 will give us that's 4.5, that's 9 over 2. Then after that, you can begin to do your integration. And don't forget, when you are integrating, you are adding plus 1 to the power. So this one plus 1 will give you half over half also, which will be 2 here. This one also plus 1, that's 3 over 2. 3 over 2. I've explained this one. I've explained that. So, which one again? This one also. 9 over 2 plus 1. I've done it here. That's 11 over 2. Over 11 over 2. So that's that on that question. Okay. here we have questions here. This is questions. Okay, still on integrations. Where we find y in terms of x if the second differential is equal to 6x minus 4. And further, y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0. And also, the first differential is 3 when x is 0. So what we do is this is very simple. Let's suppose integrate this. If you integrate this, you get your dx. And the integral of what? 6x minus 4 dx. Okay? So we get that. So, and this will give us 6. This is having 1 plus 1, that's x2 over 2. And the integral of minus 4 dx, that's minus 4x. Okay? Plus c. So that's that. So our first differential is now that. Then we are told that the first differential is 3 when x is equal to 0. So this will give us the first differential, the y dx is equal to 6 over 2, that's 3x squared minus 4x plus c. Okay? Then what can we do now? 4x, this is 4x plus c. So then the y dx is 3 when x is equal to 0. Okay. So let's start this equation. We need to get the value of c. So the y dx is 3 when x is equal to 0. This will be 0, this will be 0. So c equal to what? C equal to 3. So we now have the y dx as 3x squared minus 4x plus 3. So that's the first differential. So the next thing to do now is so dy will now become 3x squared minus 4x plus 3. Multiply 2 by dx. Then integrate both sides. So y equals to what? dy is y. And then this one will now give us 3x, this is x power 2, this is the constant of the integration. So that was 2 plus 1 power 3 over 3 minus 4, this is power 1 plus 1, that's 2 over 2. And this will be 3 dx, that's 3x plus, let's use another constant of integration, let's use d. And we're told that when y is equal to 0, x is what? X is 0. So apply that. So this will be 0, 0, 0, y equal to 0. So d is what? 0 equal to what? 0 equal to d. Okay, so the general equation will be equal to what? Y equal to 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x. So that's that on these aspects. That's that on this aspect. Okay, I'll delete more.